That's how I feel towards this topic right now, you guys. Oh my god. So, hold on, I'm too close. There we go. So, ignore that. I can't point well. Whatever. Anyways, so I don't want to sound like a bitch, but this topic, oh my god, it has to be addressed. I have to address it. So, I'm someone that really has no time for like self-pity or pity on others. I don't have time for it. And I hate, first of all, I hate when people have pity on me. Like, I hate when I'm like out in the community or whatever, and then someone will just be like, oh, you're too pretty to be in a wheelchair. How do I take that? Like, I don't even know, but for some reason that ticks me off, and I have other friends that feel that too who are in wheelchairs, so it's just like, don't pity me. I'm okay. I'm not dying. There are people like, and then I hate when people like call me like, when they tell me I'm sick. I am not sick. People in hospitals that are dying are sick. Children with cancer are sick. People that, I don't know, have other illnesses and are on their deathbeds are sick. I am not sick. I am totally fine. I get up every day and I have enough strength to get on with my life and do whatever I need to do. I am not sick. Thank you very much. I have a adaptability. That does not mean I am sick. I'm fine. I just have things to do differently than you. Ugh. But like, honestly, like, I can't stand people who pity me, and I can't stand people who pity themselves. Like, oh my god, you do not understand how much that annoys me. It's so frustrating to me when people have self-pity, and I don't understand it. I mean, I guess I do because I used to be that person, kind of, sort of, in a way. Okay, so back when I had my mini depression, and I call it mini because I've known people who've had real depression, and mine was like very, you know, I mean, I had it for like a while, but it was, I don't know, I think it was like honestly like a bipolar depression because, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I know it can be. Anyways, when I had my little depression because I, you know, wasn't happy with my life, I wouldn't like try to make others feel bad for me though. You know, I wouldn't be like, oh, you wouldn't understand, and oh, well, you just don't get it, and blah blah blah. No, I would just deal with it by myself, which I don't know if that's something that I should be proud of because, yeah, you should probably get help. But anyways, my point is, I wasn't asking people to feel sorry for me. You know, because mainly everything that, you know, I was going through, it was because of my fault. I was overweight, and, you know, I didn't get into the university that I want because I didn't have like the, you know, the best grades. But that's all on me because I could have done or tried to be better at school. But, you know, that didn't happen because, I don't know. It was mostly because of math, I think. Because everything, well, no, science kind of killed me too. Whatever. And then I was overweight, but that's my fault because, who's the one who was eating? Me. So that was all on me. So one day I finally just, you know, got over myself, and I was like, okay, I'm going to start off at community college and then work my way up to what I want. And I'm going to get on a freaking diet because if I don't like my body, then I'm gonna change it. That's what everyone else has to do. Well, you know, depending on your situation is. Like, if you don't like your weight, guess what? Get on a freaking diet. Change your weight. Go do some exercises. Oh my gosh. If you are not happy with your grades, study more. Seriously, study more. Take some tutoring classes. I don't know, just talk with your teachers on how to, you know, learn the material better, make study groups, I don't know. But there's mostly always a solution to your problems. And if there's not, then you just have to try to make the best of it. I know it's hard, or depending on situations. Like, say there's like a sick family member, which I get it, that you really can't always change, and I get it. But, you know, if they're sick and, you know, just try to make the best out of the situation by, I don't know, maybe like spending more time with them if they unfortunately have like a time frame with you now because of their, you know, their illness. Make some time with them, spend, you know, the best amount of time you can with them, you know, make their last few days, weeks, months, I don't know, you know, count. Don't just like, you know, cry in a bedroom about it. Try to, like, I guess, celebrate the last few days they have. Don't, you know, try not to cry about it. so much. That one, I'm not trying to be so harsh on because I get it, you know, death is never easy. I've dealt with it myself. But, you know, just try to, I guess, you know, be there for your loved ones that are, you know, passing. And, yeah. But anyways, I'm mostly angry at people who are just, like, always, like, crying about themselves and just saying how life is horrible and life sucks and they're never gonna be happy and blah blah blah, and it's just like, ugh! Get over yourself. Like, honestly, okay, for some reason, okay, so I don't know if I'm like the I don't explain it, but okay, but there are guys who have adaptabilities that find me, and right away they think that we should be together. Just because we both have an adaptability, just because we both may have spina bifida, just because we both may be in wheelchairs, that's not how the world works. Oh my god, that's like saying every Mexican should be together because they're Mexicans, or everybody who has brown hair should be together because they have brown hair. That's not how the world works. We don't just get together because of that stuff. Or we shouldn't, anyways. Listen. I won't be with you just because you have an adaptability, just because you have spina bifida, just because you're in a wheelchair, just because you have a similarity with me. That's not how the way the world works. If I was supposed to be with someone with spina bifida or whatever, I would have already been with like 1,000 guys that have told me that, because guess what? That's what they've all told me. It doesn't work that way. I'm not gonna just be with you because we have the same thing. We have to connect on a deeper level. We have to, like, I have to find you interesting and have some sort of an attraction towards you, and it just doesn't work if you and I have spina bifida or are in a wheelchair. That's not how the way the world works, and it's so annoying that when I tell them that, they get offended, like, oh my god, well you, and then that's when the pity starts. We're like, oh, well, you see, no one likes me, no one wants to be with me. That's not true. Just because I don't want to be with you doesn't mean that nobody else wants to be with you. You just haven't found the right person, and you just have to try harder and, you know, stop complaining and do something about it. Other than cry and tell me I should be your, you know, the replacement. Because if that was it, I would have been 1,000 people's replacement. Well, not really 1,000, I'm overacting. It's only like 1,000 guys asking, but there's been people. It's just, I'm over it. This video is so angry, I'm sorry, but this is just like a topic that has been on my mind for a while now, and it's so frustrating to me when people want to just complain and complain about their life. Like, listen, we all have issues. I get it. We all have tough times. I have tough times. There's days where I, you know, I guess hate my life too, and hate my situation, and hate things I have to go through or I am going through. But that doesn't mean, like, I'm gonna complain about it 24/7 all day, every day to people. Like, first of all, no one wants to hear you complain the whole day. Get over it. Okay, and you know, like I said, if there's something that you don't like how it's going, then try to change it. Like, okay, like right now, I'm trying to find a job. Hasn't been easy. But I'm not gonna complain about it to everyone. I'm just gonna, you know, try harder, look in more places. I guess put out my resume in more areas. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm never gonna find a job. I'm never gonna get employed. I will eventually if I, you know, keep going at it. It may not be easy, but it's gonna happen eventually. It's not like, you know, I'm never gonna find a job or whatever. It just seems to be harder for me because I have an adaptability and not many places to hire, but whatever. I'm not complaining about it. You know, I'm not complaining about it nonstop. I mean, complaining to myself for a little bit, but I move on with my life at the end of the day. And that's what all of you should do too. You shouldn't complain all day, every day about something. Either you change it if you can, or you accept it and make the best out of it if you can. But honestly, guys, the self-pity ain't getting you nowhere. The, you know, crying about your life and not wanting to or changing it if you can, you know, it's not gonna, you know, do you good if you can't or don't change it. If you don't change it. Does that make sense? I don't know. I hope you guys know what I mean. Anyways. Yeah, I feel like this was more of a rant to just for me to feel better. And I hope you guys understood it too, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I think I feel better now. My hair looks good today. Okay, so anyways, that was my little rant on pity, self-pity. Get over it. Get over yourselves. And I still love you guys. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Oh, like, comment, subscribe, share if you agree with me. Okay.